Hey, fancy meeting all you guys here. What's up? I'm Paul West. It's happy hour, but it's kind of a special happy hour today. I'm actually going to do all, as the title says, I'm going to do all original music for this afternoon or this evening or nighttime or wherever you are. So yeah, hope you guys all stick around, enjoy the songs. I'm going to talk some story and tell some stories about the songs, but this one, most of you guys already know the story behind it. This is a tune called Whiskey Follows, and it's about being in love with a girl that drinks too much, you know? So, Whiskey Follows. She is an out all night loving revelry line. She comes home smelling just like rock and roll and turpentine. So I hold her hair until she's done, then she kisses me goodnight. That's right. But I know that she's gonna be mine. I know that the timing is right. If I could only find out why. River that she goes, that whiskey follows. Yeah, wherever that she goes, that whiskey follows. I found my car parked in the yard with a busted tail light. Oh, damn it. She was a star, she partied hard down at Hollywood and Vine. So I put her arm around my neck and I carry her inside. That's right. And I know that she's gonna be mine. And I know that the timing is right. If I could only find out why. River that she goes, that whiskey follows. Yeah, wherever that she goes, that whiskey follows. Oh yeah. AM coffee's on with a smile in her eye. Yeah. Make love again, we talk till 10. She says her goodbye. Yep. But I know that she's gonna be mine. And I know that the timing is right. If I could only find out why. River that she goes, that whiskey follows. Yeah, wherever that she goes, that whiskey follows. Oh, wherever that she goes. Oh, wherever that she goes. Yeah, wherever that she goes, that whiskey follows. That whiskey follows. Yeah, that whiskey follows. Oh, that whiskey follows. Woo! A good way to start off the afternoon. First song of the day is one called Whiskey Follows. Thanks again, everybody, for joining me. My name is Paul West. I stream live every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Normally, I mix it up by doing a fair amount of original songs, but also playing covers as well. But I'm going to start doing this new thing called Live Original Music Thursdays, where I just play original songs. Be fun. So moving on to song number 2. This is a song that my wife and I wrote together, and it's about the night that we first met. We have an epic first night meeting story. We met in a bar, a really classy place, yeah. And I was on stage. I was playing with my band members. I had a four-piece band back then, and we were called the Versatones, and we played a whole bunch of cover songs, and we had a good time. We played one weekend a month. We played Friday and Saturday night at the Cayucas Tavern in Cayucas, California. If you've been there, you know. What's up, you guys? What's up to everybody, by the way? I'll keep going with the story, but all the regulars are here. Thank you guys for joining. And so I was on stage. I was in the middle of a song, and I hear my buddy that I knew from around town. It's a small town. And he yells up from the crowd, and he says, "Hey, Paul, I'd like you to meet somebody. This is Jen. Jen, meet Paul." And I shook Jen's hand while I was on stage. And I made her strum my guitar. I actually took my guitar out and held it out in front of her and was like, "Strum my guitar," because I was cool then or something. I don't know. And she resisted the urge the first time, and then I was like, "Strum my guitar." And she finally did the second time, but she did it whatever. And so there's the part in this song that says, "You strum my guitar." And that's that moment right there. All right, and there's plenty more to that story, but I'll get started with the song. The song's called "Did You Find Me?" You came around singing your songs, and I was smoking my cigarette. Oh yeah, you were looking for someone to forget. I shook your hand and strummed your guitar. You took me to that place, and we stared at the stars. I find myself thinking all that you stole my heart. That's right. Living in this desert down by the sea, did I find you, or did you find me? Taught you to dance, you taught me to sing, and you showed me ways of a loving soul. And I'll always be yours to hold. Living in this desert down by the sea, did I find you, or did you find me? You make me coffee, and I'll make your tea. Did I find you, or did you find me? Did I find you, or did you find me? That song's called Did You Find Me? And many of you have heard it before. But if it's your first time hearing that song, if it's your first time here, please say hi in the comment section. I can't see anybody who joins. I can only see you if you make a comment. But yeah, thanks you guys. Thanks to Kathy and Joe and Victoria and Connie and Phil and Annie and Dave and Joe and Scott and Kelly and who else? We got Blake and Mike, Big Mike, and Debbie V's here too. You guys. Thanks again, everybody, for joining. Joe Green says, "Is that a new mic?" It is. It is. I had to finally get something that was a bit more studio acceptable. So yeah. Does it sound good? I hope it sounds good. All right. So we're jamming through the originals here. Connie and Phil. This is an originals only show, so I will not be doing covers, by the way. That's what the title of the video says. Chee-hoo. All right, so this is a song that Jimmy says it sounds great. This is a song that kind of came out of an interesting situation. My wife and I, after we lived here on Maui, because that's where I'm streaming from. We live on Maui now, but we lived here on Maui for about 3.5, 4 years, and then we got the urge to move back to the mainland, and so we actually sold everything and moved to Arizona. That was June of last year. And so we had our car dropped off in Los Angeles, and we picked the car up, and we started driving from LA to Tucson, Arizona, which is where we were going to land. And along the way, I think we were in Quartzsite, Arizona, and we stopped at one of those big gas stations. And Sierra was like 3.5, maybe almost 4 years old, and she found this unicorn stick pony. It was a stick pony, but it was a unicorn. And she was like, "Man, I got to have this thing." She was not kidding. She had to have it. And so we bought her the truck stop. I called it the truck stop unicorn. And I don't know where that came from, but it ignited a song. And I wrote this song. It's kind of like being a truck driver and having the one perfect night, you know? A single truck driver, because you married guys need to be good when you're out on the road, all right? So this one's called Truck Stop Unicorn. Rolling out of Reno, I was headed for a rise. Couldn't see the road before me, just the color of her eyes. Last night was a good one, it was the best I could recall. The smile making memories, leaning on the bathroom wall. Looking like Mallory, she was a natural-born killer. I hadn't slept since Fontana, was feeling a bit like Thriller. But the way that she held me made me feel like I was young. Loving every inch of her except the piercing in her tongue. That's right, 'cause she's a truck stop unicorn. She's an 8 in the evening and a 10 in the morning. Yeah, she's a truck stop unicorn, and I'm taking her for a ride. That Leonard Skinner tattoo painted on her thigh, reminding me that Tuesday's gone and tomorrow's 500 miles. And I'll be longing to see her when I'm rolling through her town. She left me with her number, said to call when I'm around. Yeah, 'cause she's a truck stop unicorn. She's an 8 in the evening and a 10 in the morning. Yeah, she's a truck stop unicorn. Yeah, and I don't know when, but I'm glad she was born. Yeah, she's a truck stop unicorn. I don't think I'm in love, but I swear that I'm torn. Yeah, she's a truck stop unicorn, and I'm taking her for a ride. Let's try one more time. Truck stop unicorn, everybody. I think it was somebody that I mentioned that I had made beer koozies, and that the beer koozies right now say, one of them says "My Kind of Pain" and the other one says "Whiskey Follows." But I think Truck Stop Unicorn might be on one of those soon. Who knows? And Hey Girl too. You guys are too much. Thank you again, everybody, for joining me. My name is Paul West. I'm doing all originals today, if you couldn't tell by the title. And I thank you all for being here. Let's see. I'm here every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. All my info's down there in the bottom. It goes by slowly so you can read it. I don't know. Debbie says unicorn. I like it. All right, well, let's do another ballad. This is a song that I wrote for my wife. It's funny, my wife and I kind of have sort of this very polite and respectful competitive nature about how we sort of argue about who wrote what song and how much like we're each person responsible for it. And so it's a bit of a very polite but contentious argument between the two of us. And I like it every time that I write a song where I do it all on my own. That way I don't have to have the argument with my wife. And so this one is one that, oh, Scott, I'll mention that too. Thank you for the reminder. This one that I wrote about, and how this song came about is that I was getting into some alternate tuning on the guitar, and I tuned back all the rest of the strings, but I forgot to tune back the smallest one, the little tiny E string. And when I strummed the guitar, it made this cool sound. And I was like, that's cool. It's kind of this weird note that doesn't belong but does. And so I left it in this tuning, and then I sat down and wrote the song. The song is about transcendental love. I think my wife and I get along so well that we may have done this before in another life, and we may do it again. So the song's called New Year's Day because I wrote it on New Year's Day. Well, I know that it's real, and I know that you feel the same way. There she is. And I know that it's true, that me needing you is okay. 'Cause time has a way of taking everything that I save, turn it into dust or to graves. But you and I will never change. No, you and I will never change. No, you and I will never change. And our decades came from days, and our vision will fade in the end. Someday one of us will have to adjust without our friend. 'Cause time has a way of taking everything that I save, turn it into dust or to graves. But you and I will never change. No, you and I will never change. No, you and I will never change. Time has a way of taking everything that I say, turn it into dust or to grace, but you and I will never change. No, 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 you and I will never change. Oh yeah, an original song. They're all original songs. Yeah, that one's called New Year's Day. And it's for my wife. It's for my wife. Thanks again, everybody, for joining me. Welcome to All Originals Thursday with Paul West. Trying a new thing where no covers today, just originals. And then, depending on how long this takes, because I've never actually just done a whole entire online streaming set of original songs. If it doesn't take that long, then maybe we'll just restart the stream and go hang out again somewhere else in a different window. And then I'll play some covers. We'll see. And all this is fueled by the fact that YouTube is like I don't know what good nickname I've come up. They're copyright communists. I don't know if that's the right word or not, but yeah, what I'm working on doing is basically just playing all originals and seeing what happens on YouTube, because YouTube blocks a lot of the videos, but they don't take it down, they just don't play it anywhere, which is why post to YouTube if they're not going to play it. So anyways, that's a whole nother subject. But thanks again, everybody, for joining me. Let's do My Kind of Pain. This is a song that my wife and I wrote in a hurricane. Sort of. It was almost a hurricane. It was a tropical storm. The palm trees outside were doing this number. They weren't straight up anymore. They were like sideways. And my wife has this thing about if she's had a couple of glasses of wine, she likes to go outside and smoke. We have kids in the house, so now I have to spell everything. And I always try to talk her out of it. I'm like, yeah, you don't have to go. You don't have to, But on this night, I thought it was a particularly special exception in that I'm like, there's a freaking hurricane outside right now. And so I thought, babe, you gonna go outside and smoke in a hurricane? And I said that to her. And she looks at me and goes, yep. And so this song essentially is about the fact that, in relationships, we can be totally in love with someone, but they still do those things or multiple things that kind of drive you nuts. But in the end, even though they cause you pain, they're still your kind of pain. All right, and by the way, I usually drink whiskey, but I ran out of whiskey, so now we're drinking Costco Kirkland brand tequila añejo. So cheers, everybody. Yeah, that's not whiskey. Woo! All right, this song's called My Kind of Pain. Living with the image of myself, never asking anyone for help. I thought it easier to try on getting drunk and getting high. Pictures of the past I can't recall, staring at the photos on the wall. I found out I'd find myself too late. That's right. Not enough give and too much take. Smoking cigarettes in a hurricane, yeah. Lighting fires in the pouring rain. Trying to stop freight train, yeah. Oh, but she's my kind of pain. She's my kind of pain. never got her point of view. But then again, she hated mine too. It would do me right to be wrong sometimes, yeah. But feeling guilt just ain't my style. Smoking cigarettes in a hurricane, yeah. Lighting fires in the pouring rain, trying to stop the freight train, yeah. Oh, but she's my kind of pain. That's right. Smoking cigarettes in a hurricane, lighting fires in the pouring rain, while trying to stop the freight train. Oh, but she's my kind of pain. She's my kind of pain. Oh, she's my kind of pain. That's right, she is. She's my kind of pain. Yeah. She's my kind of pain. Woo. One more. My kind of pain, everybody. Whew. Big Mike, what did you do? Wow. I can't really say. I can't. So if you guys can't tell by the comments over here on the side, Mike and Deb, they're folks that we truly value. We met at Fleetwood's on Front Street, which is here in Maui, Hawaii, and I play music there when COVID didn't sort of stop the world. And yeah, we met there a few times. They've been back a few years. We've gone out and had lunch and dinner or whatever a couple of times. And yeah, so that album counter thing that's right here on the page. So Mike just took care of $2,000 of that, just in case you guys were wondering. So I'm not an emotional guy, but I'm emotional right now. Thank you, Mike and Deb. You guys, there aren't words, and I have some really cool things that are happening here that are actually going to allow me to make the album happen sooner than I thought I would. In that instead of, this is my bedroom, by the way. This is the 1/3 half of the bedroom, or 1/3 of the room that doesn't have a bed in it. The bed is right there, and so I've been operating out of my own room, but I think I've locked down a bit of a creative space that I'll be able to write and record. And yeah, everybody, cheers, round of applause for Big Mike and Debbie. Thank you for you guys. I appreciate you. Okay, so so there's that. I'll see you guys later. I'm going to Vegas. No, I'm not. I promise. So let's. Wow, I got to get past that. All right, so I'm going to take a minute and tune. This is a song that's, by the way, I was messing around with Rolling Stones tuning on the guitar. I'm gonna try to move past that, Mike. I can't say enough, but yeah, this is a song where one day I was just sitting around the house and I was messing around with the Keith Richards Rolling Stones open tuning on the guitar, like a. So the classic Keith Richards riff is like a. right? And so that's open G or open A or whatever key you're in, it's open tuning, so it's like this. And so I started messing around with things with like, what can I play on the guitar that sounds different than what I normally played? And I came up with this little riff, and the little melody sounded really, really cool. And I thought it would be an original, or what's the word? My brain stopped working after you guys. An instrumental. I thought it would be an instrumental song. And then I had another song that I had written that I thought would fit perfectly in here. And so this song is called Heaven's Just a Step Away. And it's a song about having to leave for work and leave your family every day and not enjoying the fact that you leave, but it all being worth it in the end. So Heaven's Just a Step Away. It goes like this. Closer to the edge once more, I step outside that open door and feel the peace within me wash away. Safe inside, curled up and want two little girls and a loving mom. I know that's where I'd really rather stay. I said, heaven's just a step away. Just a swing of my front gate. Payday comes an endless score, and riches live on unfound shores. Work days are just empty and mundane. Battles are fought in an endless war, and demons keep forgotten scores. I give it all to make it through the day. I said, heaven's just a step away. Just a swing of my front gate. Radio plays my favorite chorus as I turn my worn down old Ford Taurus, the street where my kids and their friends all play. I said, heaven's just a step away. Oh, just a swing of my front gate. 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 An original song called Heaven's Just a Step Away. Still kind of riding kind of high on the fact that I wish, wow. Yeah. I can't, there's no words. Thank you again to Mike and Deb. You guys are amazing. And I will, there's a big dedication going for you guys. Like, maybe, post-COVID, when we can get out on the road, and if I do my first tour, we're going to do a private concert at your guys' house, all right? So just be prepared for that when we can. That's on my list now of things to do. You be tripping, Scott says. Another cool thing that's happening in a couple days on Saturday. By the way, if you don't know what day of the week it is, that's today's Thursday and Saturday's in a couple days. I find myself having trouble knowing what day of the week it is these days. I'll be doing a live stream from Fleetwood's on Front Street. I'll be at the restaurant, even though the restaurant will be closed. And we'll be doing that from Fleetwood's on Front Street on their Facebook page. And we're raising money for Maui Food Bank. Maui Food Bank has been feeding a lot of families around Maui for the last, for a long time, but especially since coronavirus hit. And so we're going to donate 100% of the proceeds. I'm not even taking any charges out of it to do the whole thing. It's just 100% of whatever anyone donates is going to Maui Food Bank. So, yeah. Debbie says, Big Mike's birthday is in January. If January works, maybe we can figure something out. We'll see, but I'm not sure it'll all be open yet. I'm crossing my fingers. All right, what else have we got? We got, what's next on the set list here, buddy? Oh, we're going to do Working to Be Alive. These are two working songs. I didn't do this on purpose. I didn't even think about the subjects. I just put them all in a certain order. And so this is another working song. I used to work way too hard and not play enough music, as you can tell by the songs. And so this song's called Working to Be Alive, and it's kind of the same idea. It's about working less to do more, I guess. And it goes like this. I don't get it, how a man gives all the good years of his life to the corporate cronies and the business phonies, never-ending 9 to 5. It sure sounds nice, the mortgage and the pool and the wife, but he's always on the phone and he's never at home to redo his kids at night. Now it don't matter where I lay my head, the year of the car that I drive. There's a living and work, and there's a working to be alive. I have traveled a decade of dirt roads and drives in a mobile home with a paid off loan and a place to keep gear at night. My days go by with fortune and fate as a guide, with a life of my own and a rusty microphone and a pretty girl by my side. Well, it don't matter where I lay my head, the year of the car that I drive. 'Cause he's a living and working, I'm working to be alive. And that man behind the desk says, if it gets any easier, well, Lord, I'm ready. When a life like mine be slow and steady, oh man, get ready. 'Cause it don't matter where I lay my head, here in the car that I drive. 'Cause there's a living and work, and there's working to be alive. Yeah, I say, there's a living and work, and there's working to be alive. Yeah. That song's called Working to Be Alive. And that is not recorded anywhere, not on the internet, not anywhere that you can find to listen to it. So yeah. Yes. This is another one of those songs I mentioned earlier, how my wife and I have a very healthy but argumentative competitions over who writes all these songs. And we co-write a lot of them, but every one that I have written all on my own, I'm like, I wrote this one on my own. And this one's called Something Stronger. As a lot of you guys know, I play a lot of acoustic music at Fleetwood's on Front Street pre-COVID. And it's just me and an acoustic guitar and harmonicas, and we have a blast. We have a great time, just like we do here. But my wife says, I write all the good lines. It's true, it's true. All the compelling, really emotional ones. That's my wife. She's the feely girl, you know. The feelings girl. So this is a tune that, you know, I always sort of get the urge on Fridays or Saturday nights to go out and like rock and roll really loud. So that's what this song is about. It's called Something Stronger. And Victoria, by the way, I'm reading her comment. She says, we're hoping to see you playing New Year's Day at Fleetwood's on New Year's Day. Me too, actually. All right. So this song's called Something Stronger, and I got tequila today, so I don't think it's actually any stronger than whiskey, but we're going to imagine it is. All right, let's get the right harmonica. We're playing in a D flat, by the way. Jimmy C, thanks for the kind donation, man. And Big Mike. And who else? I know that somebody else, Dewey got $40. Thank you, Dewey. Appreciate it. Woo! Scott and Kelly, I think we're on there too early. Marjorie says, just beer for me today. That's all right. It's beer for me every other day. So this song's called Something Stronger. All my songs been sung by this old wood box with strings. She plays them sweet, she plays them low, she sings all my favorite things. Well, I like to get a little bit crazy sometimes, and that sometime can't wait no longer, 'cause I'm turning it on and I'm turning it out, skipping beer for something stronger. Yep. I sing them nice, I sing them easy for the folks just passing through. Yeah. Come the weekend, come Friday night, you know just what I'll do. Well, I like to get a little bit crazy sometimes, and that sometime can't wait no longer, 'cause I'm turning it on and I'm turning it out, skipping beer for something stronger. Rock and roll. Take them lights and turn them down and turn the volume up to 10, 'cause I love it when I can play it loud, you know, every now and then. Well, I like to get a little bit crazy sometimes, and that sometime can't wait no longer, 'cause I'm turning it on and I'm turning it out, skipping beer for something stronger. One more time. Well, I like to get a little bit crazy sometimes, and that sometime can't wait no longer, 'cause I'm turning it on and I'm turning it out, skipping beer for something stronger. Yep. Oh, give me something strong. Oh! Yeah. That song's a workout. At some point, I'm going to get me a guitar player that can play all the guitar lines instead of all that harmonica. We'll see. Whew. All right. I'm still kind of high about that whole tip thing. All you guys have made a huge difference. Every one of you. All right, we got this is a little bit more of a ballad, but another one that I wrote all on my own. Yeah, I sat down. I think the story goes that at one point, my little brother is 15 years younger than I am, and so at one point, I inherited his like very first guitar that he had. It was. I learned to play the guitar because he's so much younger than me. I learned to play the guitar before he was born. So I was already playing guitar when he was like a newborn, but his very first guitar was this little tiny 3/4 size nylon string, like a Spanish style guitar. And at one point I ended up with a guitar at my house, and I would sit down and play it just for fun. It was this little tiny thing. I mean, it was a little tiny guitar that I would play. And the nylon strings, if you play nylon string guitars, it tends to make you feel like that Spanish style, but it also feels like Old West. And I'd watched a movie or a documentary about Bonnie and Clyde, and I got this inspiration to write a song about Bonnie and Clyde, but in the Old West format. And so this song is called Wicked Lovers. And I think I'm in the wrong key, because I'm thinking of a different song. It's right here. It's in this one. It goes like this. I'm better there in a sleepy town, on a saddled horse, in a wedding gown. She said her man went running round. If I did, boy, she'd shoot me down. On a bed of earth, we had our way. There won't be other lovers after that day. And on that horse, rode into town, like the sun, man, we're going down. Well, wicked lovers, forever one. They love each other, love the gun. He played his hand and laid it down on a dirty bar, the only place in town. That's right, lit from a gun. It split his heart. And on that day, our killing started. Oh, wicked lovers, forever one. They love each other, love the gun. Oh, wicked lovers, forever one. They love each other, love the gun. Many a soul passed through our hands, like warm wind through the desert sand. Sheriff, that man, he cut us down. Blood from our hearts mixed on the ground. Well, wicked lovers, forever one. They love each other, love the gun. Oh, wicked lovers, forever one. They love each other, love the gun. They love each other, love the gun. Oh yeah. We'll get some twangy electric guitar in there with some tremolo and make that work, because you guys funded an album for me today. It's gonna happen. All right. This is another. I got like every song I wrote all on my own in a row, and I didn't plan that. That's just the theme of today. The theme of today is I wrote this one. Thanks again, everybody, for joining me. Thanks for the kind donations. Thanks for being you. Thanks for the likes and the subscribes and the shares and all that stuff. Goes a long ways. Keeps the stream going, you know? It takes an army. All right, well, this is a song that I don't know where I got the idea for it. I had already met Jen. We weren't married yet, but I thought, like, maybe it was, I think what this was, and the reason why I wrote this song, was that when Jen and I met, from the minute that we started talking to each other, I knew that I was going to be in trouble. I might not have ever told this story before this song. And I felt like it was really cooking. Like it was an unstoppable train that at some point had to like run off the rails. And I didn't think that because of her or our relationship. Every relationship crashes and burns, right? That's at least how I felt like it did. In the meantime, Marjorie says, "Did I miss my?" No, you didn't miss your song, Marjorie. I'm saving it for the big finale. That's your song's the big finale. And so I thought about this. Ooh, I got to tune my guitar really quick. I thought about this relationship song in that, like, I imagined a relationship happening really, really fast and having it be just, crazy and wild, and imagining that that it would all fall apart at some point. And so I sat down at one point and I wrote the song. And it's called "Running Too Fast." And it's about a crazy relationship. Well, it happened quick. We were into it, no time at all. Rolling in and out of good times, we were bound to fall. Didn't have to try. Sparks came, ash came down. Every moment we spent burned it all to the ground. My heart jumped the track about 3 months back. I should have left then before my wallet went thin. Oh no, and we done go running too fast and our hearts went cold. We were riding high on living low, just one more show. But that ride we were on wasn't meant to be slow. But my heart jumped the track about 3 months back. I should have left then before my wallet went thin. Oh no, and we done go running too fast and our hearts went cold. Doesn't work out, never be any doubt. Pleasure was worth all the pain, but my heart jumped the track about 3 months back. I should've left then before my wallet went thin. Oh no, and we done go running too fast and our hearts went cold. Oh no, and we done go running too fast and our hearts went cold. Oh no, and we done go running too fast and our hearts went cold. That song's called "Running Too Fast," you guys. I hope you like it. Here's one I imagine that a lot of you have never, ever heard before. We're getting into the portion of the show where I play all the songs that I have never really, I haven't played these songs in a long time. And I just thought, you know what, it'd be fun. You guys can judge me and be like, that sucked. But I really don't think you will. Yeah, this is the portion of the show where I play some songs that I haven't played in a while. And I hope that you like them. Some of these songs just come out of thin air. One of the things that I tend to do is, as a songwriter, this might be a cool little side story. As a songwriter, I tend to sit around with the guitar and I sort of play these little riffs on the guitar. I get an idea for a melody, or I put a group of chords together, and then I start to imagine what I hear like the lyrics sounding like. So I sort of just blow these words out, where I just sort of make up these random words, and it starts to turn into something. And then as I'm sort of working through the melody and the lyrical lines, all of a sudden I start randomly throwing out words. And I think that's how this song happened, in that I just started making up words as I was going through the making up of the song. And it turned into something, and I have to remember how to play this song. I think I remember. I hear you calling out my name. I hear the rain on my window pane, but I've been searching. Lord knows what I'm gonna do. I've lived a lifetime running through this hell when I'm with you. Loving you is easy, I'm wishing that was true. 'Cause every time you save me, it was just for you, and I've been searching. Lord knows what I'm gonna do. I lived a lifetime running through this hell you put me through. Oh, I wish I had a guitar right now. But I've been searching. Lord knows what I'm gonna do. I lived a lifetime running through this hell when I'm with you. And I lived a lifetime running through this hell when I'm with you. Oh, and I'm with you. The hell you put me through when I'm with you. Oh, it's been a while since I played that song, and I do have some good ideas for that. There's going to be some really cool guitar, and yeah, it'd be fun. And there's a bunch of harmonies in there too. All right, so that was what was that one called? That was called "Lived a Lifetime." Yeah. Another one. Let's see. I got to retune my guitar really quick. What other fun things do I have to talk about? Yeah, so we got the Fleetwoods thing coming up on Saturday. That'll start at 12 o'clock Hawaii time, so that's 3 o'clock West Coast, 8 o'clock, 5 o'clock. What time? I don't even know. Let's see. 12 o'clock. I'm trying to tune guitars and talk at the same time. So 12 o'clock Hawaii time, 3 o'clock West Coast, 6 o'clock East Coast time. And from all that info, I imagine no matter where you are, you can figure out what time that starts. And that'll be over on the Fleetwoods on Front Street Facebook page. So if you haven't liked them yet, please go over there and follow. The event itself is on there, like the live video that we plan to do. You can hit a get reminder button, and that will make sure that it just tells you right as we get ready to start that we're live. So yeah. All right, this is a song that my wife and I wrote trying to describe the experience of the birds and the bees. You guys were writing lyrics the last time I played this song. This is a song called What I Need, and it's basically about doing the business. And the whole goal with this song was really my wife and I sat down. We were living in LA at the time, and we had the idea for this song. We want to talk about, and but what we didn't want to do was we didn't want to actually talk about it. We just wanted to insinuate it. And so this is our best description of how to do that. It's called What I Need. Curtains blown back, dust on the floor. Forgotten footsteps lead to a bedroom door. The clothes are food for lust and desire. The small of your back, it starts to perspire. The whites of your eyes, they are all I see. The feel of your skin is a mystery. What you're doing is what I need. Yeah. The will is imposed, means to an end. The fate pulled the trigger. Now we're not just friends. The whites of your eyes, they are all I see. The feel of your skin is a mystery. What you're doing is what I need. This is where the guitar solo happens. Whites of your eyes, they are all I see. The feel of your skin is a mystery. What you're doing, it is what I need. I said, what you're doing is what I need. It's what I need. It's what I need. No. Yeah. That song's called What I Need, everybody. Woo! Wow. I can't help a little Stray Cats in there just because. All right, we are moving on to we're jamming through the songs. I'd like to ask you guys, are you if I finish my original songs, because I got like 3 or 4 more maybe. When I finish them, do you guys want to keep I'll stop this stream and then restart again just so that I can have one stream that's just all original music and see how that one goes. And then I'll restart another one. Are you guys good? You guys want to just call it quits today and come back and hang out on Saturday at Fleetwood's Facebook page? You guys let me know in the comment section if you want to keep going. I might have another half an hour, 45, maybe an hour. We'll see. All right, let's see here. This is a song that I don't think I've sang in a long, long time. I wrote this back when we lived in California, and this was a song that I watched. My wife and I were friends with this couple, and they were struggling. They were having some hard times, and I watched them go through. We tried to help coach them a little bit, but when you watch other people go through tough times, you always want to help. I'm trying to tune my guitar too. And so this song is called, it's called Lies. In that, sometimes in relationships you hit rocky times, you hit something bad, and when it all comes back together again and you're still okay in the end, you look back and go, I don't even know why I did that or what happened. Lori, we're doing only original songs right now. Maybe later we'll do that. And so this song's called Lies, and it goes like this. I share a bed with an empty space. She's doing time at her mama's place. Took our pictures off the wall. She told me not to ever call. I tell myself I'll be okay, that she didn't matter anyway. Yeah, having drinks and taking laughs, doing everything not to turn back. 'Cause she's all I have, and I don't know why I had to tell her lies. My best friend, he called me up, needed help with the brakes on his truck. I didn't say there was something wrong, 'cause everybody knows what's going on. He didn't care what the story was. I told him I lied to you just because. But there's only one truth, he said to me. Be honest with the man you were meant to be. And she's all I have. I don't know why I ever told her lies. Looking in, I finally realized, through the hurt and pain and alibis, well, the only reason I was in this hell, was because I didn't love myself. She's all I have. I don't know why I had to tell her lies. I'm getting tired of being all alone, said the voice through the telephone. We had our reasons, we had our doubts, yeah, but we'll find a way to work it out. She That song's called Lies, and I have not played it in a long time. And so I hope you like it. I hope you like it. Like really, this is my moment where I'm feeling really vulnerable right now. You guys are awesome. I know that I can trust you, that you guys will always be cool and not make fun of me. All right, so here's another one that Dylan, thanks for the like, man. This is a song that I wrote a long time ago. This might be one of the very first songs that I ever wrote all the way through. I'm pretty sure it actually is the very first one. Yeah, my wife Jen says, I don't think I've heard that one in like 5 years at least. Yeah, that's been a long time since I played that song. Mike, we're doing all originals, man. Well, maybe what I'll do is, Mike, maybe what I'll do is I'll quit this stream as soon as I'm done. I'll quit this stream. That way, this one doesn't have... Dylan, thanks for the follow too, dude. I'm just trying to avoid the copyright strikes on YouTube. That's all I'm doing here. And so I'm going to do all original music. That way, if YouTube copyright strikes me for my own songs, I'm going to have them, man. I'm going to have them by the you-know-whats. And so as soon as I'm done with my original music, maybe I'll skip over. I'll stop this one, and then I'll restart another stream, and we'll do a bunch of copyrighted stuff just for fun. All right, that'll be how this goes. This is a song that I wrote about. I think what it was is that I remembered that I had a friend that Mike's. It's all right, Mike. It's okay. I had this friend that would tell these stories that were so out there, stories that you were like, there's no way this is true, man. Like, and he would be the guy where he's like, no, man, it's for real. Like, it's real. I tell you. And you just kind of went with it. You just didn't argue. And I ended up writing this song, and it's called "The Truth in a Story." And it's about that guy that tells tall tales, you know. And it goes like this. Started out at the corner bar, and I was there for... Wait, am I in the right key? I don't think I'm in the right key. I don't even remember how to play my own song. All right. We're just going to make it up. Started out at the corner bar, and I was there for a roll call. After about 15 beers, I headed for the bathroom stall. Just then there were 6 big... That's wrong, man. I can't even believe it. I'm messing up my own song. I think I'm in this key. Here we go. Started out at the Brandon Iron. I was there for a roll call. That's how it goes. After about 15 beers, I headed for the bathroom stall. Well, just then there were 6 big men, and they were looking for you-know-who. There we go. I bought them off with beer in my hand and headed back to the bar room. So I let the truth mess up a good story. Yeah. I ain't looking for proof, I'm looking for glory. If you don't believe it's true, well, buddy, I'm gonna prove it to you. So I let the truth mess up a good story. I finally figured it out. I knew I would. Well, it's been said, and I'll admit I am one of those guys. A little rough around the edges and hard on the eyes. But I can hang with the finest of men in the prime of their youth. I got a date with a swimsuit model, and her sister is coming too. So I let the truth mess up a good story. That's right. I ain't looking for proof, looking for glory. If you don't believe it's true, well, buddy, I'm gonna prove it to you. So I let the truth mess up a good story. All right, here we go. Every word I say, you know I ain't lying. Every time I speak, I know it's trying. Yeah. Before you get mad and tap me on the shoulder, yeah, just remember that the truth is in the eye of every single beer holder. So I let the truth mess up a good story. That's right. I ain't looking for proof, I'm looking for glory. If you don't believe it's true, well, buddy, I'm gonna prove it to you. So I let the truth mess up a good story. Yeah, so I let the truth mess up a good story. Ooh, I murdered the beginning of it, but I figured it out. That's like the first time I've actually played that song in probably 5 years or longer. We'll see. Thanks again, everybody, for joining me. My name is Paul West. This is new to me. I'm doing all originals today, so we're at an hour and 18 minutes of original music so far. I can fill an hour and 18 minutes. Woo. This is a test to see how long I actually have a real set of music without a band. This is another one that I wrote on my own, and Jen and I, my wife and I, were together at this point, but we were not married yet. Peter, thanks for the like, dude. And so we, what was it? We were hanging out at home, and I was just messing around with the guitar, and I thought, you know, if I'm a country singer, if I'm a country musician, every country musician's got to have like one really, really sad country song, you know, like real sad. And so I just thought, like, what would be the saddest thing ever to write about? And I started writing the song. And my wife and I, we were, 6 months in, a year into dating, and all of a sudden she starts listening to me writing this song, and she's like, "Are you okay? Is everything okay? Like, are we okay? Are we good?" I'm like, "Yeah, babe, I'm writing my sad country song. That's all it is." And so this song is called Mending Fences. And it's a sad country song. We had a love that was ending. We had some time to be free. All of our walls and fences need mending. That was a time that I need. We had our days, we had our nights, we had some good times, we had some fights. It won't matter, it's all done now. I'll mend those fences, I'll mend them somehow. We had a place that was endless. We had some dreams of a family. Now all our walls and fences need mending, but I have no time to grieve. We had our days, we had our nights, we had some good times. Well, we had some fights. It won't matter, it's all done now. And I'll mend those fences, mend them somehow. Yeah, Mike, thank you guys. I'll mend those fences, mend them somehow. All right, we're into the last few songs here, you guys. I got one more that you guys have probably never heard before, and then we're gonna do we got the grand finale here. So here's my encore. Yeah. All right. This is a song that Joe Green says, "Happy I found this and have been a part of it. Love this thing." Thanks, Joe Green. I appreciate it. Hopefully this will flower into a beautiful experience. I just have fun, and I'm glad you guys are all here to be a part of it. And you guys make it fun, too. All right. So I wrote this country song, two real serious country songs in a row. I always wanted to have like a Johnny Cash-style country song where it was like 3 chords, E, A, and B, which is it's like Folsom Prison, Oh, I can't play it because I don't want to get copyright stricken. I can't even do the intro of it, or YouTube will copyright strike me. So not gonna do it. But you guys know it. You guys know what that intro is. Well, I wrote this song with this idea that I would have like this guitar solo in here, and the guitar solo would happen after every verse, and it would be like. Something like that. And so it's like a down, 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 down. So we're gonna sing it together. You guys are gonna help me actually sing this stuff because we don't have a guitar player, but we gotta have the guitar hook, right? And so let's see if I can I can start the song off. I haven't played it. My lover girl, she don't treat me right. Don't come home till the middle of the night. Those heels on the floor, they don't make a sound. She's a wild girl in a wild town. She's a whiskey drinking up all night. Sweet redhead looking for a fight. This sweet little hair when she lays me down. She's a wild girl in a wild town. Down, 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 down. She's a neck second ride on a bareback horse, like a hurricane on an endless course. I'm losing hair and shedding pounds. She's a wild girl in a wild town. I'm hoping you're singing it right about now. Woo! Well, someday I know she'll put me down, 'cause she's a wild girl in a wild town. I know that she ain't gonna let me down, 'cause she's a wild girl in a wild town. Woo! I knew someday she'd wear that gown, 'cause she's my wild girl in my wild town. I know she's gonna keep me around, 'cause she's a wild girl in a wild town. All right. Whew. That song was called Wild Girl, right there. All right, I got one last song, you guys. Thanks again, everybody, for joining me. I think I might just wrap it up. I've got a lot of work to do to get ready for this coming Saturday. 2 days from now, I'll be live on Fleetwood's on Front Street. I'll be live on their Facebook page. We're doing a big donation drive for Maui Food Bank. And we're going to be donating 100% of the proceeds to Maui Food Bank. You guys all know about it, but tell your friends, share the link, share the event if you've seen it on Facebook, and make sure that everybody knows, because it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have one shot of me, and then another shot of the live shot of the ocean, and there's gonna be lots of people in there and lots of comments, I'm sure. And so it's gonna be a good time, and it's for a good cause too. And so we're going to leave you guys. I'm going to leave you guys. I don't know who I'm talking about. Me. I'm going to leave you guys with one more song. And this tune is called Hey Girl. And it's for Marjorie and a few other folks that I know always request this song. But a quick little story before I play this last one. My wife and I, it was before our daughter was born, Sierra. She's 5 now, but she wasn't born yet. Maybe she was like a month or 2 old. And we lived out in the country in the middle of nowhere in California. We lived on 300 acres. And so our drive to town was about a 45-minute drive. And of that drive, we had about 1.5 miles of dirt road. And we had scored this. We had a Subaru Outback that somebody was selling. I don't know. We knew somebody who knew somebody. And the guy's like, yeah, give me $100 for this car. And so I had bought this Subaru Outback for $100. And I remember we had goofed off with writing this song, and I just remember Mary and Jeff, thank you for the kind donation. I remember kind of goofing off with my wife and being like, yeah, we could write this song called Hey Girl. And so the next morning as I was driving to work, I'm like bouncing down the dirt road in my $100 Subaru. And I'm telling you this story just so that you like have an idea of where this inspiration came from. And I was like, man, this song, it's so cheesy, but it's so great at the same time. And that was me driving around in my $100 rusty Subaru. Yeah, we've come a long ways, haven't we? All right, this song's called Hey Girl. And it goes like this. Thanks again, everybody, for joining. Rolling down the road in my pickup truck, gonna find a girl, gonna try my luck. Grab some natty ice and some Marlboro lights, and find 1,000 stars on a summer night, yeah. Woo. I pull up to the fire and park my ride. See a couple ladies looking fly. Say hello, my name is Mr. Right. You're gonna fall in love with me tonight. I said, hey, hey, oh, hey girl. And I said, hey, oh, hey girl. Hey girl. And I said, hey, oh, hey girl. And I said, hey, oh, hey girl. Well, they call me the believer. She's out there somewhere, and I need her. Every lady shut me down, but I keep her rolling through this one-horse town. And I said, hey, hey, hey girl. And I said, hey, Thanks you guys so much. My name is Paul West. I'll be back again on Saturday. Not on my Facebook page, so don't look for me here. Look for me on Fleetwood's on Front Street page. That's starting at 12 o'clock Hawaiian time, so 3 o'clock Western, 6 o'clock Eastern. And I'll see you guys all there. And I'll be back again next Tuesday for another round of normal happy hour. Thanks you guys so much. Thanks for joining in on an all-original music Thursday. And I'll see you next time. Big Mike and Deb, if you're still here, and everybody else that's donated, but a big shout out to Mike and Deb. I can't thank you guys enough. I guess I have to make an album now. I got songs, I just got to make the album now. So aloha, thank you guys so much for being a part of this, and yeah, you all make it worth it. You do. It's all of you that make this happen. So peace be with you. Be nice to each other. Try to be nice to each other, and look out for each other at the same time. All right. I'll be here next Saturday. I'll be over at Fleetwood's on Front Street. So check me out over there. All right. And when you go, by the way, Sierra, say hi. That's Sierra right there. Good job, Sierra. When you go, the outro song, by the way, the music that you'll hear as soon as I click the button, that's a. Oh, Sierra has hiccups. Thank you, Sierra. You're awesome. So yeah, the music that you hear when I press the outro button, that's the background music for Hey Girl. So check it out. Thanks, you guys. Peace.